Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to be covering how to divide integers. Well, we're going to be incorporating both positive and negative in the four examples we're going to do together in order to get this down. So let's jump right into number 1, where we have 36 divided by minus 6. So, as you can see at the top of your screen right here in blue, it says same signs equals positive and different signs equals negative. So this basically means that if we are dividing the same signs, we are going to get a positive final answer. But if we are dividing different signs, let's say we're dividing a positive number by a negative number, or a negative number divided by a positive number, we are going to get a negative final answer. So also, if we are dividing a negative by a negative, we are going to get a positive, and the same for a positive divided by a positive. So let's jump right into our first example. So for our first example, the first thing we want to do is we want to look at if we have the same signs or the different signs. Well, for the first example, we have different signs. So this means we are going to get a negative final answer. So let's do the first example together. So we got 36 divided by minus 6. So how you can see this is basically just 36 divided by 6, but our final answer is going to be negative. So we're going to be doing 36 divided by minus 6. This will equal minus 6 as our final answer. It's a negative number because we were dividing different signs. So let's go straight to our second example. For our second example, we have minus 72 divided by minus 9. So again, the first step we want to take is we want to look at if we have the same signs or two different signs. In this case, we have the same signs. So, as you can see right here, we are going to get a positive final answer. So, we are going to do minus 72 divided by minus 9. So minus 72 divided by minus 9 equals 8. And again, this equals 8. Let me write it a bit larger like this. This equals positive 8 because we are dividing both negative numbers. Let's say if the 9 was a positive number, we would get a negative final answer. So now let's go over to our third example. For our third example, we have minus 54 divided by 3. So again, the first step we want to take is we want to see if we have the same signs or different signs. In this case, we have different signs. And different signs means we get a negative final answer. So now we know that our answer will be a negative number. If you somehow come up with a positive end result, you will have done the problem not in the right way. So I'm going to show you another way we can do this. So now we know we have to get a negative answer. We can just 54 divided by 3. As you can see, I took the negative away because we know that our final answer is going to be a negative number. So we can make it a bit less complicated for ourselves and just do 54 divided by 3. Well, 54 divided by 3 will equal 18, and we know that our answer would be negative, so we just put the negative sign of the 18, and like this we will have our correct final answer of negative 8. So I'm going to do this the exact same way for on the fourth example, where we have 120 divided by minus 10. And again, these are two different signs. One is positive, the 100 is positive, and the minus 10 is negative. So we're gonna take the negative out of the problem because we know that our final answer is going to be a negative answer no matter what. So we're just gonna do 120 divided by 10. So 120 divided by 10 equals 12. But as I said, final answer is going to be a negative answer because we have two different signs. So we can just put a negative number in front of the 12 and we will get our correct final answer. So you can do both ways. It doesn't really matter what way you use. I like to use the second method, which we used in the third and the fourth example, because we just make the problem a bit less complicated. So this was basically the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a question in the comments, and as always, this was Mr. Mathz. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.